The Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, was passed into law in July of 1990. The ADA is a civil rights act meant to ensure equal access in all areas of public life to programs, services, and employment opportunities to those with a wide range of disabilities, at public or private places open to the general public. This piece of legislation defines disability as a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits one or more major life activities, a record or past history of such an impairment, or being regarded as having a disability. Its purpose is to provide a clear and comprehensive national mandate to end discrimination against individuals with disabilities and to bring those individuals into the economic and social mainstream of American life. For many years, lawsuits filed under the ADA led to Supreme Court decisions that narrowed the definition of disability. In response, Congress passed the ADA Amendments Act of 2008, which substantially broadened the federal definition by detailing conditions and circumstances that qualify as disabilities. They include, but are not limited to, psychiatric disabilities, cancers, HIV/AIDS, seizure disorders, respiratory diseases, diabetes, and infertility. The ADA is divided into 5 titles or sections that relate to different areas of public life: employment, state and local government entities, public accommodations, telecommunications, and miscellaneous. Title I covers all aspects of the employment process, including the recruitment, application, hiring, performance, and employment benefit aspects of a job. Its purpose is to help people with disabilities access the same employment opportunities and benefits available to people without disabilities. Under the federal law, Title I applies to employers with 15 or more employees. However, in Washington state, because of the broader Washington Law Against Discrimination, employers with 8 or more employees must provide equal access in the workplace. At Shoreline Community College, if an employee feels that they would benefit from reasonable accommodations due to a disability, they should contact Human Resources via email at hr@shoreline.edu and submit an ADA request form found on the employee intranet. Title II defines public entities covered by the ADA, which include any state or local government, any department or agency of state or local government, such as public colleges, universities, and libraries, certain commuter authorities, and Amtrak. Under Title II of the ADA, public colleges, like Shoreline Community College, are obligated to provide reasonable accommodations as well as reasonable modifications to the policies, practices, and procedures to students, employees, and visitors. Students at Shoreline Community College seeking reasonable accommodation should reach out to Student Accessibility Services, while visitors should contact Human Resources. Title III covers places of public accommodation, which means, according to CFR 36.104, a facility operated by a private entity whose operations affect commerce and fall within at least one of the following categories: places of lodging, food and drink establishments, places of exhibition or entertainment, places of public gathering, sales or rental establishments, service establishments, public transportation terminals, depots, or stations, places of public display or collection, parks or other places of recreation, places of education, social service center establishments, and places of exercise or recreation. Title IV requires that the companies providing telecommunication services such as AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, etc., provide telecommunication relay services for people who cannot use the traditional telecommunication system due to their disability. This includes people who are deaf or hard of hearing and those who have difficulty speaking due to a disability. This title requires telephone and internet companies to provide a nationwide system of interstate and intrastate telecommunications relay services that allows individuals with hearing and speech disabilities to communicate over the telephone. Title IV of the ADA also requires closed captioning of federally funded public service announcements. This title is regulated by the Federal Communications Commission, or FCC. Title V contains miscellaneous provisions that provide additional protections. For example, under Title V, individuals are protected from retaliation if they choose to exercise their rights under the ADA, and they have the ability to seek attorney's fees if they pursue a claim of discrimination under the ADA. Shoreline Community College is dedicated to raising the bar to accommodate individuals with disabilities as a means toward college success. For further information about Shoreline's student accessibility services, contact the office via email at sas@shoreline.edu or by phone at 206-546-4545.